Alright everybody, welcome back to yet another YouTube video. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to actually get paid from a casino operator that you're working with. So obviously the first step is to partner up with a casino operator. I have a bunch of videos about that. The second step is to start sending traffic, to send players to these operators, And the third step is to get paid by the operators, to actually move the money from your affiliate portal to your bank account. And that is what I'm going to talk about in this video. I'm also going to show you actually I'm going to go into one of my own dashboards where I'm promoting a casino. Just to make it a bit more fun so people can see a bit more in practice how it looks like and how it works. So I'm also going to show you a couple of examples and a couple of ways that you can actually get paid from the operators. First, I'm going to show you actually exactly how it's calculated. I'm not going to tell you how it's calculated, but when you can get paid from an operator, because I think that maybe that is something that is a bit confusing to people. If you already started working with operators, you already understand this, but I'm going to go through it a bit quickly anyway. So if you're new to my YouTube channel, my name is Adam. I've been working with casino affiliate marketing for 8-9 years. And it's very fun, actually. That's why I'm still doing it. This YouTube channel is kind of my hobby project. I'm still very much just doing casino affiliate marketing. That's my main kind of job still. I'm also running a community for casino affiliates. So if you're interested in learning, if you're interested in getting better, if you're just interested in meeting other casino affiliates, we are over 100 people inside of this community. So you can find a link in the description. It's actually really fun. We have like weekly meetups. Inside of the community, there's also a longer course that takes you from beginning to end. So if you're completely new, I think that it's a great place to start. But yeah, so let me show you quickly the kind of how it works when you're working with a casino. So let's say here that you're working with Casino Ino. I don't know, it's a nice name. So this is Casino Ino, and you have a tracking link from them, tracking link. That looks very weird, like this, tracking, and then there's some tracking ID in it and blah, blah. And you put this on your website so that the casino can track that you are sending the actual players. So this is the whole month of December. I'm going to use this as an example. I think it's pretty easy. And how it works is that once the month is kind of closed, once the month is finished, then you can start invoicing from the previous month. So in December, you can invoice for the total amount of December in January. So just make it easy here. So let's say here on December 2nd, you get a player that makes a deposit. So this is first time deposit player that makes a deposit of 200 euro, whatever it might be. So you see, now our December total is 200 and we send one player. Then on December 5th, maybe you send another one that deposits and loses 300 euro. And then obviously, like these players, they can win and lose while they are playing. So let's say this player loses 300, but on December 6th, he wins 100. So you see, then you get minus, I guess, yeah. So now your total is 400. Then maybe on December 9, you send another one that deposits 100. So I guess you see what I'm going here. Maybe this player wins 300, then you're at 200. And this is just how it goes, like this and like this. You send 5 after this here, and all of them deposits like 2,000 in total. So now your total is 2,600. So basically, this number can change all the way until the month closes. So everything after December 31st is going to start affecting January's month instead of this one. A quick example, an explanation of negative carryover, which basically means that, let's say that someone wins 2,700 and now you're at a minus 100. When January starts, if you have a no negative carryover, January is going to start at 0, and obviously you have nothing to invoice for December. And also the same thing goes for if it's 2,600 here, it also resets for January. So for this month in December, we are going to invoice this casino, 2,600 euro or dollars. And how I am doing my invoicing is very, very easy, very straightforward. I'm using a website called Invoice Generator. You can actually use another program called Harvest. I was using Harvest as well before, but I just felt that nowadays, since I've sold many websites. I'm not invoicing that many companies anymore, so I'm just using this one for simplicity. So let's say that this is for the month of December. Then this amount is going to be 2,600. And I'm writing in my own company information here. Let's say that my company is called Cool Company. I put in my address. Yeah, this is just like standard invoicing. And I put the CasinoIno company here. It's not really common that they are called the same as the casino name. So usually they have a company here that is like owning the casino, basically. And you put the affiliate commission for December, 2,600. And then in January, you send the invoice. So basically what you do is that you're going to the platform. So basically what you're doing is that you're going to the platform. So this is the month of January. I haven't sent any players in January yet, but the players that I have, they have been playing a bit. So for this particular casino, keep in mind that this is not all of my casino. This is just one of the casinos I'm promoting called the Playamo. And you can see here that I have a balance of 6,000 euro here in this casino. So if I want to know how much I'm going to invoice for December, for last month, all of these platforms can look very different, but this is a pretty nice platform that looks pretty good. But you can go to, for example, reports. Like I said, they can always look different. And I can go to my maybe monthly earnings report, and I can see here what the earnings for December was. So you can see here that I'm going to invoice 2,251 here, but the balance I have is higher. And this means that this amount hasn't been calculated yet. So after they have been calculating this and put it up in the dashboard, I'm going to invoice for this. So this is one way to do invoicing. And the best way to do this is to talk to your affiliate manager, maybe in Telegram or Teams, and ask them, like, this is my invoiced amount for that month. Or they're going to ask you, like, can you please send an invoice for X amount of money? And also something to keep in mind is that usually casinos have a minimum threshold for how much you can invoice. So maybe it's around 200 euro, 300 euro. So everything above that is going to just get added to the next month invoice. So let's say that you have 2 months where you only make 150 euro each, then you can invoice once you reach the threshold of 200, 300, sometimes even 500. But nowadays, usually I don't really have too much of a problem with that. So this is a great way to do it. Now you're getting the money to your bank account, because this is my bank account here, Best Bank, this fake one. But there's also platforms that are automatic, that just sends the money automatically every month, and then you can still, obviously you need to send an invoice, you can document it yourself. But this is, for example, what I have with this platform, and it's super easy to do. And here you can see that I have a pending payment here. I can also go to my history and see the latest payments like this here. And also, if you want to use other payment methods, you can go here and you can go to payment information, and then you can change your payment method to something else. You can use Bankwire, Neteller, Skrill. You can use crypto as well. And obviously, even if you're using crypto, you still have to declare it so you can pay taxes on it, because that is very important, at least for me. But there are people you can use, if you want, you can just send, crypto to your crypto wallet or your whatever it might be. And if you pay taxes for it, that's obviously completely up to you. But I'm a taxpayer, so I always pay my taxes. So yeah, this is the simple progress of getting paid. If you are using crypto, you can just open a crypto wallet on, could be crypto.com, Binance. You can buy your own like self-custody wallet. You can use MetaMask. You can do whatever you want to use. But this is the most important thing to understand, that you have to wait until the whole month is finished before you can send an invoice. So yeah, short and concise video, hopefully, and I hope that everything regarding getting paid from a casino is a bit more clear. If you just started working with casino and you have any questions also about the kind of the payment process that the casino is using, just feel free to ask your affiliate managers, because they're doing this every day and they can also obviously help you. If you have any more questions to me, you can also book a free call with me in the description, in the link in the description, and we can just have a talk there. But yeah, until I see you in my next video, have an amazing day. Bye bye.